Protests have broken out in Cuba, with thousands of people taking to the streets against the communist government. Demonstrators expressed frustration at food shortages, rising prices and the lack of COVID vaccines. The government blames the US for the unrest and is rallying its own supporters.
They are crying out for freedom in the streets of Havana. This, the greatest show of discontent with the socialist government since the 1990s. Like back then, the trigger for this protest is the desperate economic situation. Right now, the country is suffering from food shortages. Soon the police arrive and they begin to drag off people in the crowd. The arrests and the violence only make the demonstrators angrier.
We are in Soweto at Jabulani Mall, where a group of community members have actually stormed Jabulani Mall. There was a small police contingency just protecting the mall when we arrived here just 10 minutes ago. But as we were driving, we heard gunshots, and we heard from the police that some community members saw a pickup truck and went and attacked the original drivers, and took over the truck, hijacked it, and stormed the gate and drove over the gate, letting in people that you're seeing, the people that you're seeing here, just going inside the mall, taking anything and everything they can get. As you can see, people are stealing television sets, people are stealing anything and everything they can get their hands on. We understand that this is not the only place that's being looted at the moment. On our way here on Koma Street, as we were driving up here, we saw a fair price also being looted. We saw a ShopRite being looted. Community members just standing by, some of them just standing by, and many of them inside the shops. It is unclear if this has to do with the Free Zuma campaign, or if it's just elements of criminality that has just taken over this particular protest.
Welcome to the programme. We begin with breaking news coming out of Jordan, where a court has sentenced 2 former officials for a plot against the monarchy. Former Royal Court Chief and Finance Minister Bassem Awadallah was given 15 years hard labour, and Sharif Hassan bin Zayed, a member of the royal family, also got 15 years. The verdicts centre on an alleged plot against the kingdom involving a former heir to the throne, Prince Hamza. He's King Abdullah's half-brother and a former crown prince.
Regarding the first criminal, Bassem Ibrahim, the court has sentenced him to temporary imprisonment for a period of 15 years for the first charge and 15 years for the second charge. Only one of these 2 rules applies to him, which is temporary work for 15 years, starting from the date of his arrest in April. With regard to the second criminal, Sharif Hassan bin Zayed, the court has sentenced him to temporary imprisonment for a period of 15 years for the first charge and 15 years for the second charge. He shall be subject to only one penalty, which is 15 years of temporary imprisonment.
Tonight, police in Denver praising a quick-thinking hotel staff after discovering more than a dozen long guns, body armor, more than 1,000 rounds of ammo, and narcotics in a downtown hotel near Coors Field, where the Major League All-Star Baseball game is set to be held later this week. A housekeeper at the Maven Hotel spotting a rifle while cleaning the room Friday night. Hotel security immediately alerting authorities, who arrested 3 men and a woman in rooms on the 4th and 8th floors. Just last week, authorities in Chicago foiled an alleged 4th of July shooting plot from the 12th floor of a hotel, again crediting a housekeeper. Investigators in Denver tonight saying they believe the suspects were involved with illegal arms and drug sales.
And the most amazing thing is going to be that view out the window when they see the curvature of the earth. They're going to watch the sky turn from blue to black. They're going to see the thinness of the atmosphere. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
Colonel, we're about to see the separation. Tom Costello, I want to go back to you. We are seconds away from the moment here. Let's watch.
Release, release, release right now.
Rocket motor burn. There's Mach 1 trimming now. Trim complete. Unity is pointed directly up and heading to space. Things are looking great. We are 25 seconds into the burn now, approaching Mach 2. 30 seconds, Mach 2. Everything's looking really good and stable. 40 seconds. 45 seconds. 50 seconds, approaching Mach 3. There's Mach 3. And 60 seconds, and that is a full duration burn, folks. We are headed to space. And the passengers in the back have been cleared to unstrap. Our predicted apogee is 279,000 feet and climbing.
Naftali Bennett said on Sunday at the weekly cabinet meeting that Israel was on high alert regarding the crisis in Lebanon. He made these remarks after Israeli security forces thwarted an attempt on Saturday to smuggle a large stash of weapons into Israel through Lebanon's border. In a preliminary investigation, police said 43 weapons and ammunitions were seized in total, estimated at 2.7 million shekels. The IDF said it was able to identify the smuggling attempt using both covert and overt methods. An investigation is ongoing as to whether the weapons were set to be used in Israel to carry out terrorist attacks on behalf of the Iranian-backed Hezbollah terrorist group. This latest incident marks the 5th attempt to smuggle weapons and the largest that has been thwarted by the IDF and the Israeli police since the beginning of the year.
Indian state of Himachal Pradesh has been witnessing incessant rainfall for the past few days. As per latest reports, a cloudburst near the popular hill station of Dharamshala has now triggered flash floods in the region. Several cars got washed away, while some of the hotels in the area have also reported heavy damage. The cloudburst has blocked the national highway near Jakri in the Rampur area of Shimla district. The incident happened amid heavy rains that have been lashing the state for the past few days. Heavy rain has ravaged the Kangra district some 58 kilometers from Dharamshala. Besides Kangra, several other districts have also witnessed heavy downpour after days of hot weather.